time to bring the action here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's go at the Roval. Greg Biffle, the honorary starter, and see Shane Van Gisbergen get away to a good, clean start. Here comes Logano. You heard the pre-race pep talk, and he's on it straight away.
First stage, only 25 laps. The aggression high right away. You see the yellow banners on the top of the windshield. That is a great way to signify a playoff driver. And they are looking for spots and spots right away.
Allmendinger on the attack.
This is the new section. Turn 5, climbing a hill right here. Now they're going to go down into turn 7. The left-hander, 180 degrees, 45 miles an hour. It's going to feel stopped inside the race car. A lot of contact.
And as you can see, the options it gives the drivers, though. You can try the top, you can try the bottom.
Now we're going to see our first look at this front stretch chicane at speed with the new curbing.
Shane Van Gisbergen, Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, AJ Allmendinger, Tyler Reddick. Austin Cindric is in the same boat as his Team Penske teammate, Joey Logano. They have to have a great day to advance. And given the fact, here goes Larson on the inside at 7.
Well, that's what we saw all day yesterday. But look what Larson did when he ran in there. He overdrove the corner, and he just shoved Joey Logano completely out of the way. Joey Logano lost 3 spots, and I can promise you, that guy in that 22, he is hot right now because he just got abused.
Allmendinger and Reddick were there to pounce. Reddick is on the inside. Allmendinger's got the preferred line through that back chicane. Let's take you back and show you something that went down with playoff driver Alex Bowman. Here's the 48. Keep your eye on the Ally Chevy. Whoa! Wow. That just launched.
You can see what happens. There's no visibility, right? He's right behind the cars in front of him. He turns. He doesn't even know he's getting ready to hit those curbs. Now, well, you can see we already saw one penalty over here. Here's Truex just on the wrong side of the curbs. And one of the reasons that this is happening is because of the change overnight. Taking those big blue turtles out of there, it now is an easier transition. Like you roll over there and it's so much flatter, right? Before, when you hit it, well, you knew it. It actually hurt the race car drivers. It didn't help the race car any. Now it's a lot easier to roll through there. And I just think the drivers, it's a new look for them, and some of them are learning the hard way.
It's more inviting, isn't it, right? Got some radio on the penalties from the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Have a listen.
They just got Martin behind you for the same thing, turn 16, so just be mindful of it. Do not take any chances here.
Just watch that front stretch chicane. They've busted a few people on that.
Yeah, copy that. It's really hard to see.
There you go. The 13 comes to pit road. 45 of Reddick stays on the racetrack. It's going to be valuable 10 points for Reddick. Marty.
Yeah, Shane Van Gisbergen bringing it down pit road, and a surprisingly lonely pit road for SVG. Coming down with 3 laps to go here in stage 1. 0 complaints for the car, except for at the very end of the run, lost a little bit of rear grip. The interesting part is that Billy Scott was thinking about, Steve, bringing Tyler Reddick down pit road. In fact, the crew was ready to bring him down pit road, but Billy Scott, when he saw the opportunity for the 10 stage points, he's on the bottom of your screen, said that's too much to give up. Also, the playoff points, so Reddick will stay on the track.
It's the end of stage 1, and Tyler Reddick and 2311 Racing have needed this big time. Big points in the bank. Goes to Tyler Reddick to complete stage 1. Joey Logano follows him across the line in second. 5 playoff drivers in the top 10 earning stage point. Let's get ready to go. Stage 2 here at the Roval. It's on. Allmendinger on the attack early on his calling teammate. Watch that Celsius number 16. He's on the outside of SVG. It's going to give Allmendinger the inside run for the next switchback. Is he close enough to the Kiwi? Not quite. William Byron well placed. Daniel Suarez on the attack in the 99, just outside the top 10. It's a must win for the Mexican driver if he wants to stay alive in the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
Great shot. This new section, they're headed to turn 7. Some drivers are going to hang a left right here, shortcut the racetrack, trying to pick up spots. Look how aggressive it is.
Somebody is around.
Yeah, the 3 of Austin Dillon. 45 of Reddick. That was what we were talking about. Nosed in behind him, gives up a ton of positions.
The stage 1 winner got jammed up at turn 7. Now he's got to play the catch-up game.
Yeah, it didn't look like a lot of damage on the 45. The 3 of Austin Dillon trying to get refired. He's able to do it.
Oh. Got into the back of Bubba Wallace.
That checked him up, and then Alex Bowman got into the back of the 3 and got him spun around.
Watch right here. He's got the rear tires lacked up. He's out of control. Boom, right there into the 11 car with his right rear.
I mean, the back of the car had to be, what, a foot, 18 inches, 2 feet off the ground? Oh, this is going to be just so violent. Listen to this onboard.
That was an endo like on a motocross bike. Back at the Roval and under caution. And unfortunately, the playoffs picture and story for Chase Briscoe, who celebrated with his wife Marissa the birth of twins earlier this week. That was the joyous moment. Right now is not so joyous for his big picture story, Dave Burns, in the playoffs. As the field is about to launch back into race mode. Larson, SVG, here we go. Christopher Bell nicely placed in that yellow number 20 for Joe Gibbs Racing. So too Brad Keselowski. William Byron in that Valvoline 24. Then Daniel Suarez. This is great placement for Suarez. Does he have a chance? Can he get out of the round of 12 and through to the round of 8 with a victory today for 99 and Trackhouse Racing? Bowman, Hocevar, Logano.
Oh, aggressive move by Bell. Oh, Keselowski around.
And it's caused a traffic jam. Briscoe's at the back of it. Haley's in it. And Brad Keselowski facing the wrong way at turn 7.
Now we watch the 23 and the 99.
Yeah, a lot of contact right here. And if you see the 23 car gave the 99 nowhere to go. And so NASCAR will let you not self-impose the penalty. They will give you a lap, and they will make the call. So in this situation, when you go in there side by side, Suarez is better off continuing on.
Coming into this race, nobody had earned more stage points or more postseason points than Alex Bowman. He's going to maximize again. First stage win on a road course gives him 10 points.
Yeah, Lee, it's been an interesting day for Denny Hamlin, who's been a topic of conversation this entire playoffs. Right now, in a decent spot above the cut line. Just talked to Chris Gabehart just moments ago, and he said, I think the car is about 85%, but there's nothing we can do to fix it. If we finish, Dave, in the bottom half of the top 20, I think we'll be fine. We'll advance, and that next round looks a lot better to us.
Marty, I love it when we can be the bearers of good news, and that's what Cliff Daniels, crew chief for Kyle Larson, just gave through us to his driver. He said, TV just confirmed we have advanced through the next round. Good job, and it has been a good job today by Kyle Larson.
Stage 3, the Bank of America Roval 400. AJ Allmendinger will lead the field back to green. Joey Logano on that different strategy. Is it a gamble? Is it the right call? Here comes Bubba Wallace. Larson on the inside, 3 wide into turn 1. Kyle Busch right in the middle. Caution is for the debris you see on the track.
It's a big week for Legacy Motor Club. They made a crew chief change on one car. They announced new director of competition, Brian Campy, longtime engineer in the sport. So continuing to try to build, but this is not the momentum they were looking for in week 1 with the changes.
Yeah, left rear is
Just ripped.
yeah, really damaged.
The dingers at the front. Joey Logano just got the direction from Paul Wolf. Stage 3, track's clean, let's go. Defending race winner, AJ Allmendinger wants to repeat that win, wants to defend that win. And he's got that Celsius Chevy for Corlick Racing flying out front.
4th car in line, the blue and white, number 5 of Larson, the much freshest tires, about 10 to 15 laps fresher than those in front. Can he make them more?
Here we go. Here we go. Is there a chance for a move here? Traffic up ahead. Ryan Blaney is the car that's going to make life difficult. And the 2 who are fighting over that 8th and final transfer position. They weave through Chris Buescher, and Shane Van Gisbergen's around. Gets going again. So too does Buescher.
We could have a second screen experience of just turn 7.
Sure could.
You can watch one corner all day long. It is the action spot of the track.
Well, here is that action.
Let's go back and see what happened.
Carson Hocevar just nailed SVG.
Watch this move right here into 7. What's he going to do? He's going to hang a left. Oh, he's loose. AJ's going to try to cross him over. He blocks him. That was a great move. That was maximizing every bit of speed. He was sideways loose and then had the wisdom and the experience of the day to just hang a left and block the bottom and not let AJ cross him over.
This is going to bring a yellow out. Trying to see whose wheel we think it
Austin
is.
Dillon.
Oh, boy.
He just came off pit road, still had a sticker on the tire, so it just never got tight.
Never cut tight, so this would be a penalty with some suspensions, but since the tire got all the way on the racing surface.
Yep, there it goes.
There it goes.
You see the sticker on the tire. That means it's brand new.
Tyler Reddick is on the march as well, and that brings us to the most updated points scenario. Joey Logano is 2 above, Reddick is 2 below. Fellas, I think at the restart, Reddick was as much as 12 below, so he is coming.
New tires and a lot of aggression. And keep in mind, you just mentioned the 2 colleague teammates, Allmendinger and SVG. They're on new tires, and they potentially are going to catch Logano. It could pass Logano and move him back. And then there's more positions right ahead of Reddick that he can go get.
This is what it's all about. These guys are fighting as hard as they can to make it to the round of 8. And Allmendinger on the inside of Logano again.
He's got him this time. Logano's going to drag race him down the straight, but see right there, the 16. He side drafts the 22, slows him down. Now Logano has no choice but to give up the spot.
Chevrolet versus Ford, Corlick versus Team Penske. Allmendinger's there, and the playoff points are at 0-0. Now they go back to 1. More fluctuation, 0.
Still with 12 laps to go. All of the points that we're showing you, all that could change if this guy right here won the race.
If you're a 23-11 Tyler Reddick fan, you are cheering because the points fluctuations are going in your favor. Reddick is now in the round of 8 by 2 points, but there's still 9 laps left in this race.
What a drive. Billy Scott brings him down pit road for fresh tires. He's gained 14 positions since the restart. It's been a superstar performance.
He's led 60 laps. Nobody has led that much here at the Roval. And now there's just 1 lap to go. 2.25 miles before he's got another career victory.
Christopher Bell isn't close, but he's close enough that the 5 has to be very careful with this 99. You don't want to make a mistake at this point. You see maybe 25, 30 car lengths back. I mean, it's a big, big gap. But at a track like this, we have seen some big mistakes. I don't expect that out of the 5, but he has to figure out what he wants to do with this 99.
And for Daniel Suarez, his playoffs run ends here in just a lap time. The 99, the sole rep for Trackhouse as he waves Larson by on the inside. It's been a good run, an interesting run, but it's over for Suarez. It is far from over for Kyle Larson. The last time, the only time he's won here at the Roval, interestingly enough, was the year that he became a NASCAR Cup Series champion. Is that an omen for Kyle Larson and the HendrickCars.com Chevy team? Everybody here at the track has been raving about the weather this week. It has been just beautiful. And on a sunny fall afternoon, this California kid has just been dominant. He made up 4 positions on the opening couple of laps, and that was an omen. But for the second time in his career, Kyle Larson wins at the Roval. Christopher Bell follows him through into the round of 8. And look at that bottom box on the left. Tyler Reddick. Say whatever you want about him. Gritty, determined, tough. He's a fighter. His team at 23-11 are fighters, and they did not give up. They had an extra challenge ahead of them today, and they answered that call to fight and drive their way through into the round of 8.